I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Criminal charges have been filed against the former official in an Ulster County fire department. During a news conference in Kingston today, State Comptroller Thomas DiNapoli and Ulster County District Attorney Holly Carnwright announced that the former treasurer of Woodstock Fire Company No. 3, 64-year-old Dale Hughes, stole more than $200,000 from the department over a 5-year period. An audit of the Woodstock Fire Company's books led to the arrest. Auditors say Hughes endorsed 83 checks totaling more than $200,000 that were made payable to cash. They say he also pocketed more than $21,000 from various pancake breakfast fundraisers. Hughes has been charged with second-degree grand larceny and is currently in Ulster County Jail in lieu of bail. DiNapoli said the lack of basic financial oversight allowed the fraud to continue for 5 years, and that the Woodstock Fire Company handed the fiscal reins to a man who responded by fleecing the public. He was arrested for starting the fire last April that destroyed a number of buildings at the former Tamarack Lodge property in the town of Wawarsing. Now comes word that 56-year-old Lance Muckenhaupt of New Hyde Park, who was in the process of buying part of the property, has been indicted by an Ulster County grand jury on a 4th-degree arson charge, along with violating an open burning ban. Police say Muckenhaupt was burning brush on the property without a permit when the fire got out of control, destroying more than 40 buildings and blackening more than 50 adjoining acres. Nobody got hurt. A travesty and an insult. That was the reaction from John LiGreci after being fired from his job as Monticello village manager during an emergency meeting of the village board early this morning. The board took the action in a 3-2 vote, with Mayor Gordon Jenkins and trustees Larissa Bennett and Carmen Rue voting to terminate LiGreci following a 30-minute executive session. Mayor Jenkins and LiGreci had been at odds of late over village contracts and appointments. After the vote, LiGreci referred to the mayor as a dictator who did not allow him to do his job of managing village affairs. LiGreci is a former town of Lumberland supervisor and Sullivan County Republican Party chairman who was hired for the Monticello job back in August of 2011. Mayor Jenkins will now take over the duties of village manager during the search for a possible replacement. Governmental officials in the village of Bloomingburg said last night they'll be looking at ways to put a stop to a controversial housing project. But that won't stop a group of local residents from pushing forward with their plan to file documents in an attempt to dissolve the village and wipe it off the map. The push has come from members of the Rural Community Coalition. It's been out front in the opposition to the 396-unit Chestnut Ridge housing project on Winterton Road. But coalition organizer Holly Roche says their fight against the project is not the reason why they've circulated petitions for a referendum vote to dissolve the village, turn it into a hamlet, and have municipal services provided by the town of Mamakating.
I think the specific concern has to do with inappropriate government, with conflicts of interest, with favoritism, with not adhering to the law, and people in the village are deeply concerned. Very small village. You know, it'll turn into a hamlet. The essence of what Bloomingburg is can still survive, but it's a duplication of services, and it's just not necessary.
Deputy Mayor Clifford Teich said he would, quote, leave no stone unturned in trying to find options to fight the development, but he says dissolving the village of Bloomingburg should not be seriously considered. A push is underway to crack down on those who haven't been paying Thruway tolls. A Buffalo area assemblyman wants state lawmakers to pass legislation that would make toll evasion, a theft of services, criminal offense. A recent report from the State Thruway Authority revealed the authority lost more than $35 million from drivers who went through Easy Pass lanes without paying. The proposed legislation, which failed to pass last year, comes at a time when the Thruway Authority is considering a 45% toll increase for trucks and commercial vehicles as a way to raise needed revenue. And about 350 people showed up in search of employment opportunities during Thursday's 4th annual Hudson Valley Diversity Job Fair at the Cornerstone on Broadway in Newburgh. And it gave job seekers a chance to make a personal impression on those representing about 20 area employers. The event was sponsored by Independent Living Incorporated, and organizers say it was important to hold the job fair in Newburgh given the city's current high unemployment numbers and ongoing economic struggles. Another feature of the fair, free flu shots provided by Walgreens. It'll be chilly and frosty out there when you head outside tomorrow morning, but it'll warm up by Sunday. It'll be mostly sunny Saturday with temperatures getting up around 60 degrees. Sunday will be milder with a mix of sun and clouds, and the highs in the 70-degree range. Stay informed by reading the weekend editions of the Times-Herald Record, and keep clicking back here at Record Online to stay on top of breaking news. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.